Yo, 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 we here. We
Back.
back. We back at Irregular Raps. And it's been forever, man. So a lot has been going on. And I feel like
Yeah.
this show, it's only fair to tell people who are tuned in what has been going on in such sort of way because we took a break from this. And I'll first of
Yeah.
all, welcome to Irregular Raps, y'all. And this is Victor and this is Strid
Yeah.
on the show, y'all. And what we like to do is give y'all some reviews of music that we are going to do today. So we got like 4 songs today. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, I just feel like we're starting over in a way.
Feels like it. Feels
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like it,
it
man.
feels like it,
Even
you
though we've
know.
been doing this for 20 years, you know,
It feels like it because, like I said, we took time off, and I won't go deeply into why we took time off, but there were a lot of things that were happening in both of our lives. Like
yeah.
you're transitioning and what you're doing. Um, I'm transitioning now to like a new job, and
Come on now.
there's a lot of things that I'm doing. And as you can tell, as you can see, when you look behind us, you see something weird floating behind us. So we never had anything like this background. So this is a new
Right.
platform. So bear with us
Yeah.
because we're about to, give y'all something new a little bit here and there. But uh yeah, man. Yeah,
Hey, look, we here now. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
We
So
here. We here.
break's
So
over. It's
yeah,
time to get back to work.
it's time to
You
get
know what I
back to
mean?
work. But anyway, man, how you been, Victor? Your transition has been good. I don't know if you want to tell the people what you've been up to and like
Nah, I don't
how
want to
you've
tell
been
them.
transitioning, but you already
No.
told me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell them.
All right, yeah, don't
They don't
you
deserve to know this plan.
know.
I'm joking. Man, lots been going on actually. I took on a lot more responsibilities. I'm gonna say that. Running a record label now, Stone Tablet Records. Managing about 8 or 9 artists right now with that label.
Mm,
Um, ju- an event center fell in my lap actually. So looking for people that want to do events and looking for a good space and good price and we'll work with you and everything. This is Socially Yours Event Center. That along with just transitioning churches actually. I'm actually not going to a church that I was going through for like 30 years. You know what I mean? Like most of the majority of my life, um, I'm kind of doing another church now and running sound for them, and it's a great opportunity. A lot on my plate, a lot of people that I'm helping now. I'm just enjoying life, to be honest with you. I mean, just God just put me in a position to help people. So,
mm,
here, where I'm at in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and just abroad, helping people all over the country. So, you
yeah,
know, it's a good time. It's a good time to be at, and I'm running Sanctified Sound, so I'm still doing that. Managing other artists through that.
mhm.
Mentoring, coaching, and that's pretty much what I do. It's just music. The whole 24/7. It's just music and helping folks. So, it's a good year.
I think it's
2023
going to be
been
good.
good for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good to hear more about your journey too, because
Yeah.
it just seems like for you, you're going to be learning more now. I mean, you already have a lot of knowledge, but maybe learning and experiencing more because you're now owning, like leading a record label, and so
Yeah.
I just feel like that's just going to increase not only your skill set but maybe knowledge. I don't know. So
Well, I mean, I've done it before. This is the weird part about what's going on right now is it's not. I mean, we're the record running a record label is mainly dealing with the record. That's why they call it a record deal. You're making a deal to make records. What we're doing now before we start, because we have to raise some capital. This label is really in the infant stages right now. We're managing artists. We're doing management deals first, and so that's going to really kind of create um, notoriety. Is going to create just the capital that we need to actually start, doing quote unquote record deals
Yeah.
with artists, and where we own all the records. But right now, it's just more management deals. I've been doing that. It's like breathing to me. You know what I mean? So, it's stuff that's written. Shameless plug in my book. Are You Serious? I don't have it with me, but it's just following the blueprint. It's already written, just taking the artist through it. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely, you're right. There's certain aspects of it that um, I think the difficult part for me is doing it with 9 different new artists.
Yeah.
So me having to build a team and all that type of stuff, and it's deeper than coaching and mentoring. It's actually holding hands of these artists, through the process and everything. So, yeah, I mean, in that respect, yes, absolutely. But I've been here before. It's just not on this level, but so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm along for the ride.
It sounds exciting, man. I'm excited for you, and
Hmm.
you seem like the right type of guy to lead the record label and to take on the responsibility of leading 9 people. So, you know, hand claps to you. Hand
Yeah,
claps to
bless the Father. Bless
you.
the Father. That's all I can say.
Yeah, if you're watching the show, man, we do the same thing. We review the music. We don't have like the ratings to display on the screen. I don't know if we'll have that, like we usually do, but we're here, man. And so we're gonna get into it with the first song. And it's been a while. I just, I like you joked before the show started and said, like, do you know how to host? And I'm kind of questioning that myself
No,
right
man, you're
now.
doing good. Doing fine, man. You're doing fine. Just keep swimming.
Like my fingers are like this. Like I don't know what button to push,
Right, right, right. Not the nuclear button. Don't push that one. Stay away from the red button.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that one. Yeah, the red button is what you definitely want to stay away from. Y'all won't see us anymore,
Right,
and that's true.
right, right, right.
All right, so we got the first song, and y'all should be able to hear this song very clear, crystal. Let us know what you think in the comments about the song. Also, if you're an artist watching this show and you want your songs reviewed on this show, also if you want some free promotion, send your singles or album, send it to irregularraps@gmail.com as shown below. And also send some details about your music. You can also send me like, details about you as an artist. And I like to display that on the screen so people will learn some good fun facts about you. So here we go. This one is Heart to Heart by Nick Nat, who is a well-known artist on Irregular Raps, y'all. There we go.
Christ is my Lord, so I write. The rules in the game is the love, right? I hear so much hate lately. I'm afraid to speak my voice, crazy. How can I look down on a man when I know my life? My past was so bad, even now it's a fight. I promise you I'm trying. Spend a lot of time in my life lying. And man, I'm really struggling in my heart, I don't get it. As far as I've come, don't you give them any credit? There's so many things I can't talk about in public, and all you can go on about is how I'm still cussing. I might get it wrong before I get it right, pleading. Ain't no other name in my life like Jesus. What's it gonna take for you to see behind my shame? Only reason we alive is by the blood of his name, Jesus.
We just wanna chop it up with your heart to heart. Bring to the surface things kept in the dark. Knowing the blood of Christ can mend what's been torn apart. That's why we wanna chop it up with your heart to heart. We're hoping you're hearing the cries of our heart, y'all. We're hoping you're hearing the cries of our heart. We're hoping you're hearing the cries of our heart, y'all. We're hoping you're hearing the cries
You're
of our
watching,
heart.
let us know what you think about this song. Also, feel free to give a rating. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. You really like it, let us know.
Years would account for something instead of tax out of fear, like a man that's hunted. I'm running for something, but time spent running from them. I'm running to him for power to endure to the end. We've done it again, trampled on the life of a friend. Each time we pretend like we the ones without any sin. It's clear to see the heresy of Pharisees. It's sad to see the tragedy of Sadducees, the gravity of how we actually play a part in the blasphemy of His majesty. While we casually pass by casualties, since people were told to love, we judge without grace like Christ taught us to love. Lord, help us love each other like you love us. We just wanna chop it up with your heart to heart. Bring to the surface things kept in the dark. Knowing the blood of Christ can mend one apart. That's why we wanna chop it up with your heart to heart.
I think we can start reviewing this song. What you think? You think we can go for it, Victor?
Let's go. You know me, I'm down for whatever. Let's go.
You know,
Don't threaten me with a
some
good
reason
time.
I feel for some like you're gonna have a lot to say about this song, a lot of good stuff. But you know, I'm not gonna say much because you know I was looking at your face and you was like, you know, like I bought this song. So your expressions just told me a lot. But
Yeah, I can't hide my expressions. It's all on my face.
this is a good message song, man. It's a lot of, you know, pay attention to the details of the message, and this song's captivating with the message. You know, I feel like I want to play more of this, but if you want to check it out later, it's called Heart to Heart by Nick Nack. And there must be a featured artist on the song. I get that featured artist on the song. You can tell because the second rapper, his tone is different. I'll actually talk about the tone of the second rap artist because I listened to the song earlier, and in the car I listened to it, and I was really feeling it, especially when it came in with the first artist. I'm not sure if that's Nick Nack, but I was like, yeah, this thing is nice. When the second artist came on for me in the car, I felt as though maybe the second artist's vocal was just slightly louder. And maybe it wasn't louder, but maybe somewhere in the mid section of his voice was much louder. And in the car, I noticed that, but like listening in my headphones, I can't really tell as much. In the car, it was more noticeable, and I wasn't feeling it as much when the second artist came on because his vocal just kind of shot up a little bit in my ear. So to me, that kind of just turned me off just a little bit away from the music. But other than that, this song was really good. You know, like I said, I like the message, heart to heart message in this song. And you know, for me, I had to listen to it again to see what he's talking about because I really didn't pay attention to what they were talking about. Which you can see in the description, the song is about the realities of the struggle we have as believers within the body of Christ and how they affect us. Lyricism, heartfelt content, crazy dope beat, and a powerful message to ride to. So yeah, you know, well, you got any thoughts, Victor, man?
Man, you know, I echo that. Actually, first time I heard it was on my phone, and it was okay. Some of the things kind of stuck out to me that was, I guess, a little nitpicky, and especially on the chorus. It was crazy because the chorus, and I felt different about the chorus and the verse. The chorus was more, the ad libs just stuck out a lot and everything, and I wish they were kind of tucked back and lined up the way that it, you know, I'm really particular on ad libs.
Mm.
They were needed, but it felt like it was taking away from the chorus, and the
Okay.
verse to me I felt needed ad libs. You know, it felt like it was thin. You know, certain you know phrases I thought could have stood out. Um,
Yeah.
but other than that, man, I actually love this song. I like the feel of it. I like the emotion of it. I like how they flowed on it. I had no issues other than that. You know, actually, you know, and hearing it in my ears now, um, man, it feels like a totally different song here than it does than I heard it on my phone. Like you said in your car, it was different, and that has everything to do with mastering. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you know the mastering process probably wasn't 100% thought about, or maybe it was just turning it up louder and saying that that's mastering and stuff like that or whatever, but not necessarily making sure that it sounds great on all mediums. You
Yeah.
know, so you do have to kind of make sure that that stuff happens, you know, because not everybody's listening to it like us. They're listening to it in their cars, they're listening to it on their phone, and if they're turned off by it, that that can ruin the experience. So, not everybody's going to get a second chance to hear it like us. So, got to think about that stuff too. So,
Yeah.
but no, I thought it was great. I really like the flow. I like the feel of it. Man, in that I have to give it a 4, to be honest with
4. I
you.
may have to give this
Out of
let's
5.
see.
Yeah, out of 5. Just
Out of
throw
out of
that in
5.
there.
Out of 5. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give this a 4 too. I was thinking about 3, but I'm gonna say 4. I'm
Nah,
being a little nice. Being a little
yeah,
nice today since it's been a while.
it's
You
been a
know,
while.
been a
Yeah,
little nice guy for y'all.
and it wasn't bad though. I mean, but it wasn't, to me. It wasn't average. Like 3 is like an average. Like
Yeah.
this is a good song.
Hmm.
It was a little bit above average. I really do commend on the flow, the feel, everything matched.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and thanks for your comment, Avis. I agree. It was easy to listen to. Like it was also pleasant to my ears to listen to. I would say that. But it was easy to understand, easy. And yeah, it felt like it was from the heart. So yeah, I definitely agree. That I think that's why I drew you in. You know, yeah, y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff.
yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. So
Uh-oh.
we just gonna move on.
We rusty today. I don't know what's going on. We rusty. We gonna get
Yeah,
it together, folks. We gonna get it
like I feel like I need like Red Bull. I don't even drink Red Bull. Like I need Red Bull right next to me.
to get back regular. You know what I mean?
It's all good though. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
We look. It's better to be here and getting through it than not. You know what I mean? Get the people what they want. They missed it.
Get the people what they want, man. All right, if y'all got comments, feel free to drop it. Let us know. Give us your ratings. This song is IDC by KRL and Kid Lee.
I don't.
KRL spazzed on this beat.
Let me get straight to the facts. It's the beginning, I already snap. I'm going harder on tracks. I try not to chase, cause I only get tracked. Hey, try not to care about the streams, the teams, the green, it only distracts. Walking with God got me put on the map. I'm keeping my soul intact. When they told me I was gonna regret it, I told them to find them somebody who cares. Hey, told them I'm walking with Christ, and if they wanna hate me, I said I'm prepared. I take it straight to the max. It don't matter about who gon' connect. It don't matter about who throw the racks. Cause my God got a plan to the set. I don't care who's saying no, cause I know when it's written, it's different, it's given. I know I'm already positioned, so I can keep chillin'. I'm already part of the mission, committed. Hey, how you gon' stop what is already finished? How you gon' drop what is already said? When it look faulty, I know that's my feeling. And I know that face should come into the picture. They could throw anything in when I reach. I feel the spirit whenever I speak. He already cleared it, he got on my knees. And I keep on praying, I'm all on these. I'm cooking, but soon I'm enjoying the feast. Lord knows I've been harvesting, planting these seeds. My faith is increased, I don't care who sees. And I keep on moving, and now when I seize, I don't care.
Yeah, I really don't care though, like, on my granny now. Look, let me get straight to the facts. I had to switch up the mindset. Lately I've been ducking critics and gimmicks, but lately I've been blocking cops. All of my gram and DMs telling me why they thinking I ain't signed yet. I'm ducking success, I'm ducking my flesh, but I understand the assignment. Got rid of the stress, started to invest and fell in love with the process. I got people really tapped in, I got others measuring the progress. Everybody know my pen game, they don't wanna see me in a contest, but I don't let pride sit in. Every bar God given, so don't take that out of context. We ain't doing our job, we ain't walking by faith, we ain't looking at God. We too blinded by mistakes. Lately I've been off the grid, I've been turning down plates. I ain't asking to miss, I've been asking for grace. I don't care about what he say or what she say, I just need faith. Trying to preach grace on a weekday, and like Pentecost say 3K. They like how you been, I'm A-OK. Dealing hope on them 808s. Tell them folks I don't care what they say. Red light, green light, red light, wait.
All right, man. They killed it. They
Bruh,
killed it. They killed
I
it.
ain't got nothing to
They
say.
killed it.
I ain't got nothing
You ain't
to
got
say.
nothing to say?
I ain't got
Hold
nothing
up,
to
hold up.
say.
Hold up. It's about to come.
Come
It's about to come, y'all. So
God.
hold up. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hold up. Oh, no. Let me keep going. Anyway, yeah, this I'm rusty today, y'all. My bad. But yeah, killed it.
Bruh.
Killed it. You know? First of all,
Oh my God.
to I believe what's her name? KRL. I believe that's the lady who came in on the first verse.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, she set that off. She set that bar high.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Let me just. There you go. There you go. There you
Okay,
go. There you go.
there it is.
Hold on. Let me play it one more time. Here you- Hold on. One more time. One more time. All right. All right. I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah. You can do it 2 more
Hey,
for the
two,
5,
two more. I needed that song. I needed to hear a song like that,
Absolutely.
tonight, because both of them. And you know what? The guy on the second verse,
Yeah,
he killed it too.
yeah.
What I appreciate about the second verse was the effects of like the ad libs and the dubs.
Yes,
They were so clean,
yes,
and
they were
it
done right.
it gave you an example of how like you can collaborate. You don't necessarily have to rap the same, but your effects can
Right.
make it even like that much better, if not as good as your, counter rap partner or whoever's on the track. But yeah.
I
Uh,
gotta give a shout out to the engineer.
yeah, definitely.
Whoever the
Definitely.
engineer was, I mean, like, that was done to almost perfection. Like, that was
Yeah, yeah.
they went in on this. I can tell they were vibing too. You know what I mean? Because that's how you can tell when a producer, when you get a song back, if
Mm,
it's like if it's banging, the producer felt it. You know what I mean?
mm. Okay,
Yeah.
Kid Lee is the girl. Okay.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's who Shana say
Shaughnessy.
said. Kid
Hmm.
Lee. Okay. Wow. But yeah, the engineer, I was listening to this in the car and I was like, this is so clean.
Yeah.
You know, that's something I actually I meant to say that about the previous song about I think it was the dubs. It wasn't as clean. You
Right.
know, they and it seemed like I'm sorry I'm going to the previous song, but it seemed like on the previous song that when they did the dubs, they kind of like duplicated and pulled it, like dragged it over to make it
Yeah.
sound like it was, that's what it sounded like. Like they tried to make it sound like it was different people, but it was a little sloppy. This one,
Yeah.
you know, I
No, this was
can't
done
really
right.
say that they were trying to make it sound like different people. It just sounded so clean
It
with
was
the
clean.
full, yeah, with the full effects on the dub. So
I was a little taken aback by the sample because of how the sample was placed. It was placed more in my right ear, so I thought something was wrong with my in ears or whatever. But no, when they when that thing dropped, oh my gosh, oh yeah. So you know what this getting for me? This a
yeah,
5 all the way.
I already know 5 for me too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I got
You
my
know, I'm
toes 10. I got I got 5 on every limb.
my fingers, my toes.
All
If I
that
had if
man.
I had an extra hand,
They get 5 all around.
5
You
all
get a
around.
5. You get a 5. Yes,
All right.
indeed.
But yeah, yeah. You can learn something from songs like this. You can definitely learn about like the flow. You can learn about the flow. You can learn about the way music should be engineered. Like if you're a mixing engineer, you're trying to learn how to engineer. This is a good example of a
Yeah,
song to listen to. There's a lot of songs, of course, out there, but I always say like listen to artists who made it and whose music is really polished, mixed well, you
right.
know. And just listen intently. Like if you're an engineer, listen intently to every piece of the music, like the vocals, the instruments on the instrumental, the beat, see where they're placed, see how they're panned in the songs,
Right.
and see the levels, because the levels is the first thing
That's
you want
it.
to pay attention to.
That's it.
Like when you first mix the music, you want to first get your levels right. So yeah. Kaylee should have been second, huh? Mm,
Mm, I don't know.
mm.
No, no, she came in and she set that tone.
She did. That's an opinionated statement for sure.
Yeah.
Like it can go both ways. Yeah, I see this
Yeah.
go both ways for that. Yeah.
No,
It
I
can,
just like the way he came in. The like his his ad lib when before he started rapping, like,
yeah.
was perfect. It was perfect segue to where he yeah.
It was,
Hmm.
but I can see him being first too. But Whew.
Man, she killed it, man. She got the. I'm saying, I'm probably not even playing the second half if she like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta come out the gate swinging. You know what I mean?
maybe when they made this decision, what's the name? I forgot his name. KRL. Maybe
yeah.
he was like,
Mhm.
maybe he was like, ladies first.
Right. Right. What happened to the
Hey,
chivalry? Let's get the
hey,
chivalry going.
hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey, when I did a collaborated track, actually I had the song was called Flying High, and I had a lady on the track. She killed it, you know, and I think I had her come in second.
Mhm.
I think I was first on the track. I can't remember. But all I know is too, man, I definitely set the tone for this song, and she heard my verse. I sent it back, and she sent that piece back, and she was like,
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
okay, you showing off because I set the tone, huh? You know, and sometimes that would happen, like when you send like your collaborators, your music, your song,
Yeah.
and they hear how you rap, then they'll, you know, it helps them out though.
She was being
Because
nice. She was being nice, and she was like, "Okay, he ain't playing. All right, I got
right,
something for you.
right.
I got something for you. Take that."
I'm like, I don't usually hear you rap like this on your other songs.
Right.
But yeah.
That's funny.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Once again, see the bottom. You know, the artists send your music at irregularraps@gmail.com.
Right.
You know, yeah, but we're gonna get into the next song. This song, I'm saying because I heard this one earlier too. This song is by Good Riddance. He sent me some music before, and just like Nick Nat, one of the most popular artists on the regular raps. See, when you send your music to Irregular Raps, you get statements like this: one of the well-known popular artists on Irregular Raps. Just
Hey,
saying.
just saying.
Oh man, I'm silly, y'all. Here we go. Believe in yourself. Yeah. Here we go.
Talk to him.
We're real strong people.
Yes.
We can do anything.
Yes.
We can't be worried about what they
Yes.
say. My brother, my sister, just believe in yourself.
I like that.
Believe in your
Produced by
skin.
Tone
Believe
Jones,
in
y'all.
your health. Believe in yourself. Believe in your talk. Believe in your walk. Believe in yourself.
Hey, this a message.
Believe in your skin. Believe in your health. Believe in yourself. Believe in your talk. Believe in your walk.
Listen,
Believe
look.
in yourself.
Martin Luther didn't march in vain. And if he believed in freedom, then let us remain. The cage-bird songs are still lovely. Against the odds, I know God continues to love me. Doc said we already had a cure. The rest of the world wasn't ready, I'm pretty sure. Strongly that our children are our future. But the Molly Percocet is upsetting. No thanks, future. But to each his own. I'm knowing I'm not gonna reach them all because they rather Cheech and Chong with skinnies on up at the mall. Look, I ain't judging. I was doing the same. But I know that hell is too hot and I'm cool in the gang. Listen, while we admire the sight of men, the devil's firing webs of deceit just like Spider-Man. Yet and still we swear we steering straight, but we're spiraling. I believe we can get it all right till he rises again. I believe.
We're real strong people. We can do anything. We can't be worried about what they say. My brother, my sister, just believe in yourself.
It got a ring to
Believe
it.
in your skin. Believe in your health. Believe in yourself.
Let us know what y'all think about this song right here. Real vibey right here, y'all. Let's play a little bit more.
Believe in yourself. Believe in your skin. Believe in your health. Believe in yourself. Believe in your talk. Believe in your walk. Believe in yourself.
God birthed earth to heal all ailments. Temporary
relief is cool, but most of it y'all sell me.
I believe.
We all have gifts, find purpose. You're not worthless, you are greatness, and you barely scratched the surface. See,
I believe.
black men do love all of their children. Allow them in their lives if they're not living in the building. That's real.
I believe.
All lives matter, but y'all see it. A lot for me to unpack though, so I'll leave it here. I'm trying to get this message out pronto. You've been spilling like a bonzo. Mama's mourning like Alonzo. No more when I was growing up, it's truly a different time though. Let's love them all where they stand. Set the record straight, final. Days are here, and I put that on the Bible. See, I know times are difficult, but we must break the cycle. It's vital.
So when it's your time to go, don't put nothing on God. If you gon' believe in something, well,
Believe in yourself.
All right, y'all, we gonna get into this one. Vibes. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you a question first, Victor. What's your favorite part about this song right here?
You already know, man.
That's why I asked you.
Sample, bro. That's sample, man. That's
The
the song.
So hold on, what was the sample in this? Because
It's in the track. It's like it's in the track. It's not. Unless that producer is banging, like
that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
you can-
Because my favorite part is the instruments on this. Like,
yeah,
just the overall. And you said sample. Now I'm like, what's the sample?
yeah. It's man, you can just tell it's the old school type of sounds. But like I said, there are some producers that can really, capture that. I don't know a lot of them. A lot of people that are, a lot of producers that could actually, capture it like this. This
Yeah.
seems authentic, So that's the reason why I'm just, it sounds like a sample to me. But there are some producers that can actually, create, that vintage sound and everything. So it gives it's a great East Coast vibe. Man, yeah, this is man. When you finding these songs, man, this is the only knock. This is the only knock. It just came after the other one.
Yeah, right. This probably should have came before
Yeah,
this song.
man.
Because,
Yeah. We should have
yeah.
flipped these, man.
yeah, right.
That's the only knock is that you played it at the wrong time.
All right. Well, I'm not a
Really good one,
DJ. I'm not a DJ on the regular raps. Man,
Man,
but
but yeah, no, I thought it was great.
yeah, I feel you, man. The instruments. The thing I liked about the instruments was that there were dynamics. The dynamics of the instruments coming onto this track. Like you
Mhm.
had, like later on in the second verse, you had like I think like a guitar coming in later, some type of
Yeah,
instrument, and that
yeah,
just set a different mood for the song. So there were
yeah.
different dynamics.
The song, the instrumental told the story.
Yeah.
So that's a different level of being an artist, just finding that instrumental that tells the story. So it makes your job easier. So yeah, I agree.
It's like the instrumental carried his voice, or I don't know, maybe the other
Right.
way around. But it's like because the way he rapped was so basic, but it was so smooth.
That I did want to talk about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah,
No, I did want to talk about that.
I'm about to let you just take lead of this topic right here. But yeah, but like somebody said, Avis, great self motivation. Is that because it's because of what he's saying for sure? But I think it's the combination of the music with what he's saying. But all I wanted to say about his voice is that it was smooth, it was basic, and it's a good example that you can create basic lyrics but not sound real cookie cutter corny, because some people don't know how to have basic lyrics and make it sound dope and make it fall in line. Like, when I think of basic, sometimes I think also of like Common, because he doesn't rap fast, but he knows how to make his words like fall behind the beat a little bit. And it's like that to me, it's almost like the beat itself is carrying his rap. when I think of that. But this
Yeah.
one, just I don't know. I don't know. I
Well,
don't
I
know.
do. I know.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you teach. Come on, teacher.
No, it's more of I just thought the raps. I thought he leaned a little bit too heavy into the metaphors that it started to become rudimentary. I think it messed with his choice of words. You know what I mean? Like it was it got cookie cutter to me. Like
Mhm,
I knew he was coming with metaphors at certain points, and it was just like, man, let's try to be a little bit more creative, and outside of the metaphors, because it seems like a lot of people are trying to like that's the staple of an artist that kills is they use so many metaphors
mhm,
and stuff like that, and that's not true. It's how you have how you play with your words a little bit. I thought he could have experimented a little bit with the flow styles and stuff like that. I mean, but like I said, that's me being a little bit too nitpicky. But I just like I said, certain parts when he talked about Spider-Man and he talked about and I was just like, I
That
probably just
actually
stayed away from
actually
there.
that
You
was the
know what I
only
mean?
part where I was like, I don't know if I would have said that in my lyrics, like
Yeah, and
that
it was
towards
the
the end.
way that he said it. It was just like it
Yeah,
it got
yeah, yeah,
it got borderline corny to me
yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
point
yeah.
and
I do
everything.
feel you on
So
that part. And I
yeah.
was I don't know, maybe when I said cookie cutter, I was thinking about the fact that it wasn't sloppy. Like the lyrics wasn't sloppy on this, and that's what I was thinking. Like something
Mhm.
sloppy, really
Right.
basic with it, but he knew how to just like really stay in the pocket the whole time. Uh,
Right. So that's the reason why I didn't get my number yet. That's because I did want to touch on that.
okay, maybe I should get my number first. I can't give it a 5. It's gonna have to be a 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's not a 5. For
No,
me, you know, that is it's a 4. Like I said, I thought it was really well put together.
yeah.
Um, but it just, kind of lacked some steam for me only because it came after the other one, and I'm like, I'm so on such a high from that one. It just kind of mellowed me out real quick and everything. But I would have to say a 4. It's not. I've heard average songs, and so that's what I would give a 3 to.
Okay.
But it's definitely above average because of how it was done, as far as the production. The quality is not a bad song at all. I love the sample in it, if it's a sample. As far as the track is concerned, like man, I love East Coast rap. So,
Mhm.
um, but yeah, no, not that's what I gave it a 4.
This one was very catchy too. I see it as a statement by, Avis. It encouraged her to believe in herself. This is definitely a song that's going to encourage you to believe in yourself. Like the hook was so
Mhm.
catchy. Like I don't really have anything bad to say about the hook. If
Right. It's
anything, that
memorable.
is definitely memorable, and it encouraged me to believe in myself after I heard this song. Like I want to believe in myself. Like I can
Right,
almost do
right, right,
anything.
right,
So it's a
right.
really good motivational song for sure. Um, yeah. So we got one more for y'all. I got a question, y'all, because something that I was thinking about. Do y'all feel like we should create like an audio podcast and just start talking about topics? Just be honest.
I'm
It's
with it.
like it's like my little survey I'm giving out to y'all. Yes or no? Come out with an audio podcast. Do y'all feel the vibes here?
Yeah.
Vibes.
It'll definitely be funny. Uh,
Mm.
we have a blast. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah. Definitely having fun on this show for sure. Um, I don't know which song I should play next, because I'm just gonna go to this one. The Ghost prequel by Jay Johnson. I definitely should have saved these last 2 songs that I just played towards the end, but it's all good.
I know which one you
'Cause I f
feel. Like we're going downhill.
I was just thinking about this song right here, but it's all good. See, I feel like I'm spoiling it for y'all. This
What?
I didn't. I think this is a music video. I'm not sure, but let's see.
It is actually.
Okay.
Dad, come on, Dad. Dad, it's almost time, Dad. Come on. Dad.
Yeah, Jesus, he's just Mr. and became flesh, majesty legible, all knees will bow. Don't let him be the death of you, the bread of life, I said it right, eternity is edible. Unforgettable, Nat Code with a better flow, infinitely wise, intelligent without decimal. Period poo, we are inferior to the spiritual glue who holds all together. Whether you like the weather, he makes all things better. Men and animals who chase cheddar, they don't get him. Gave his life, rose on the third, we don't dead him. Above technology, Spacely and Jetson. Rebirthed this veteran Letterman who was dead as life was a nightmare. Jason and Freddie, man, now I'm higher than most. Float, he's my sedative. On Christ do I brag and boast, so repetitive. Or hell the creator who came as the savior, grew from the manger, eluding the danger that he was in favor of, to bring faith to those that he loved, knew he was safe from. Bruh, that's a mouthful. From the doubtful, like whiskey with my spouse crew. My God is so powerful. Come on, he's immaculate, silent, miraculous, magnificent, extravagant, perfect and matchless, spectacular. My whole vernacular could never ever capture all of his glory, all about adore thee. Greatest, the latest, who was here before me, and he ain't never leaving. Even when I act like a heathen, influenced by demons. Cause he's faithful to the ungrateful, kept me alive, so to my God I'm thankful. Over here sinning, God doesn't blame us. Jesus died, it didn't tickle, it was painful. Then he rose like the sun on a Sunday. I model Christ like a twin on a runway. Go to war for him, no play. He is God, so I do what the sun say. Like daddy, now they all aggy. The only one that love me to death, I live gladly. Only one who conquered death, I'm in my baggie. Now that's kinda prideful, I'm just in my daddy. Guess I should use this word, I'm not a savage. We speak of the power of words, you're not shit. He made everything with words, can you fathom?
Cool. Jay Johnson, the Ghost prequel. When I see this song, you know, I can tell this dude has been in the game of rap for a while, like veteran. For sure.
Yeah.
The way he raps, the way he, you know, his motion thing, veteran. that's for like the
Yeah.
first thing that comes to my mind, you know, because you know, he knows how to rap for sure. Like the
Yeah.
metaphor is deep, like good. You know, you just another one of them songs. I gotta listen to what he's saying, listen to it again,
Right.
see what he's
It
saying.
makes you want to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, like you don't hear the new school rappers coming up rapping like this anymore. So um yeah, yeah, Cypher, yes. Sinead said sounds like a cipher feel for sure. But yeah, flow, dope, yes, for sure. Yeah, I love the comments, y'all. What you think, Victor?
Man, you can tell, like you said, he's a veteran. You remember when I was talking about with the other song, the last song, about how you can play with your words and doesn't have to be so corny with it, or cornish with it. But he definitely, like, this is what I was talking about, as far as like knowing how to rap, to be honest with you. I mean, like he makes you want to rehear everything that he said. You know what I mean? Like I can definitely tell that it has deeper meanings. it makes me want to just go back and just kind of dissect every word because it's just that is what I love about East Coast rap. You can definitely tell his influences. I mean, everything. I thought everything was great, except it was
Mm.
the wrong beat.
Yo, that was actually something that was on my mind
Yeah,
when I
that
first heard
track
this
was
song. Like I was
so
like, is
wrong.
this no, hold up. So I'm gonna give my reason why this was not the right
Yeah.
beat. I'm gonna let you give your reason. Was it not the right beat because it wasn't like see, it's different answers that's coming to my mind.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful my answer. Is it because it's not creative enough? Like, I want to say it's not modern, but is it because it didn't really it was repetitively like old school, like but not creative?
For me, it was more of the fact that how empty it was, and it just felt like my thought my thought process is that, hey, this fits the feel. Let's just go with it. That's how I think it happened, and not necessarily let's finding the right track for it. You know what I mean? Like, I think his intention was more of I want to find a track that is not overpowering,
Yeah.
and so I can really kind of just kind of be a bed for the words. And then it was just empty. I mean, it wasn't. It didn't. It didn't. It almost like brought the rap down. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, yeah.
it was so repetitive. It was so like one dimensional
Yeah, yeah,
that it was
yeah,
just like, man, I
yeah.
I wouldn't some part of me doesn't want to go back and listen to it because it just the track just wasn't fitting the energy or even the wordplay. He killed the track. I'm a bit literally. It was, I'd rather hear him without the track, to be honest with you. And I hate to be so raw,
Oh man.
but
Y'all comments are killing me, by the way.
yeah, right,
Um
right, right, right. It ain't never dropped. There was no drop. It was
Oh
like,
man.
eh,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
okay. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would rather go back and just hear his words and maybe just remix the track, put another track to it or something, so that it'll feel like you know less like a cipher and more like a something he's actually doing.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a cipher. And what like it didn't need to drop or change. Something needed to add because that one synth instrument, that's what I hear now in my head is dun, 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 and it's over and over.
Right,
I can't
right.
remember
Kind of like
anything
an
else
NF
in that
beat.
instrumental beat. Yeah, so I think, and that's why I said creative because there wasn't any like y'all saying drops and there wasn't different things happening to change it up. But he did kill the track. Like
Right.
dude can spit.
No, he murdered everything. Like there's man, it was amazing what he did, and I can tell his influences. He's
Mhm.
definitely it was more of a cross movement, um, old school cross movement type of
Mm, yeah.
tree.
No, yeah, like Shaolin, Timothy Brindle,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
I wonder where
Came
he
from that tree.
yeah. I wonder where he's from. I can hear him. I can see he may be from like Philly or New York or
Yeah.
something.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, we're on the same page for
Yeah.
sure. For
Man,
sure. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I feel like we have to end. I do want to go longer and do one more song, um, for sure. But you know,
yeah.
you know,
His comments, man.
yeah, y'all funny. Like I need to add some y'all on this show just to
I
comment.
know, right? I know, right? Oh man,
Yeah.
it's good though. I mean, I did like the eclectic style of the of the songs and everything. So no, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. So we about to go. We about to head out. You know, this platform is good. Like y'all see the different platform we have on the show. I don't know what's going to happen. I think we're going to keep up with this one. Things have changed a little bit. we've been out of the funk,
Right.
you know, but we back at it, back doing the show. And I also I appreciate the answers y'all gave me about the podcast. I did check it out. Like y'all said, somebody said, yeah, believe in yourself after that believe song. So I appreciate that. And
Trying to
y'all
motivate us. I get you.
yeah, I get you. We got y'all. We got y'all. I guess I asked that at the right moment, huh?
Right,
But,
right.
But yeah, it's over. What was I going to say? Yeah, so that's my idea too about the audio podcast. I've been thinking about that for a while, and I'm thinking about. I don't know if it's going to be like the second half of this portion will translate into the audio podcast. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like another day of a short podcast and just see how it go. And I'll promote the mess out of it. And, I'll send it to y'all so y'all can help support the show. Feel free to follow us, man, at irregularraps.com. You see that thing? Ding! There you go. Because I don't have that thing popping up. I just got to make it with my voice. But yeah, there you go. So, all right, stay tuned, y'all. Be blessed. Flowing God's love. We love y'all. We are out of here.
Out.